Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu, and I've got with me Max and Elijah for episode 2 of Daredevil.
I'm here this time. I'm here this time.
We got Elijah in. He caught up with episode 1, and
I was only
yeah,
like 15 minutes behind. Someone
that's
couldn't
cool.
wait.
That's cool.
Maybe I
That's cool.
missed the
We
message.
long story short, what did you think of the episode 1, Elijah?
It was great. Obviously, the first fight scene was killer.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah.
great.
The use of the
That's a
single shot camera.
different actor playing Foggy, correct?
No,
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 it's the same guy.
same actor.
Okay.
Different
I
haircut.
mean, it's
Just
been
a little older, a bit of a beard.
yeah. It's been a while. I was
Yeah.
like, is that the same
Okay.
actor? Like
Oh yeah.
that kind of threw me off for a moment. But the
Yeah.
first fight scene was great. The rest of the episode was obviously just kind of like gearing us up into like where we're going. But I
There
really
was
liked
some
it.
Yeah, there was some nice
I liked it.
dynamics with Fisk and Murdoch. I thought there were,
Yeah.
especially in that second half, they got some really great dynamic. I also like the camera, so the cinematography it's different still from what we
Yes.
got from the series, but I still
Yeah.
like this version.
I
of
It's
noticed
more
it.
stylized.
Yeah, I was definitely going to say that. That was
Hmm.
one thing that I definitely noticed in that first
Yeah.
segment, the first fight scene. It was
Mhm.
shot like a movie from 1976 or something like that. It
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
these long like pan-ins and slow. It was like a
Yeah. They did do
exploitation
that.
film from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
70s. It
yeah.
was like the way it was shot. It was like,
Uh-huh.
whoa. So that
Yeah.
definitely stood out to me
Mm-hmm.
in the first half of the in that
Right,
first
right.
segment. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess we should start this up. Let's check out episode 2. We're going to do this, guys, on 3, 2, and 1. What did you think about Foggy getting killed? I mean, I did not expect that. I didn't know that. Elijah?
yeah, I didn't expect that. I don't know what that's. I don't know if that's like a reason because the actor or whatever. It seems like they wrote him out because
Yeah. I'm also wondering whether this syncs up with his. Does he get the new costume with the yellow and the red in this show? I wonder.
He already has that.
Because it would mean that all of what we watched up to wherever he gets the new costume or uniform is going to be related to what we saw in She-Hulk, because that's what he was there.
This is already
in Los
after
Angeles
that
for.
period.
This is already after. Okay. There's a lot of people happy for it though. It's like how quickly they've forgotten, except for Matt, who's really depressed.
you don't need
Here's
to
some
have
news.
the TV. You don't need to have like the screen on. You could just
or a man who dresses in a spider outfit.
It's interesting.
Oh!
spider
You
outfit.
just mentioned Spider-Man in a
Yeah.
spider outfit. Nice.
That's exactly how I said they mentioned him, isn't it?
Yeah. Snap. He's gonna snap.
He's not gonna let this happen.
He's just gonna snap and just go for it. Just screw
City
this.
that I love.
I said, stay out.
That. Yeah.
Ooh. So he's gonna run? Seriously? Come on. Guy tried to save his life.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Oh shit! Oh
You someone would.
wow! Damn!
That's crazy.
That was crazy. Oh shit!
NYPD.
What?
Oh
It
no!
was like anti-vigilante task force or something.
Oh.
Probably,
Okay.
right?
So, all right. Huh? Is this just a normal guy, or is this somebody who
I think
becomes
it's just a
something?
normal guy. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
Matt Murdock's client.
I like this new beginning too, with the whole stone crumbling stuff.
He has like the law statues,
Yeah,
and then the characters. That's pretty
Liberty
cool.
Justice. Yeah. So wait, if those guys were two cops or undercover police, then the guy who got away is obviously possibly a vigilante or someone. That's weird. I don't know what was going on there.
We'll
Yeah, that was
probably
weird.
explain it to us. I think it was a sting patch.
Yeah, it felt like a sting, and he just killed an officer or something. Yeah.
He could have like said I'm an officer while he was fighting with him. Well, I guess if
Could
it
have,
was
right?
under copyright, I guess it wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is when this actually happened though in real life. And this is based on a real case where a guy got into a fight with a undercover cop who was doing something illicit or something,
Oh yeah.
and he said he was undercover way too late.
Oh wow. Okay. All right, so this guy's gonna need a lawyer.
And I don't miss him. He's a clown. You know, who
These
needs him? It's more
these
trouble than he's worth.
reports
Good
are
riddance.
interesting way to
Obligated to protect.
break away to the general public.
He's been punching something.
Yeah.
My father, he didn't respect many men. District Attorney Hochberg.
He seems very uninterested in the job itself. I'm still curious as to what his underlining.
He's got ulterior motives.
Yeah.
I always felt like he was way better to Vanessa than she was to him.
The good news is
Oh,
she's
yeah.
in holding.
Oh boy.
You are gonna sign a confession.
Hi, Troyella.
Why's that name so familiar?
They can't afford you.
Don't worry about that. I'd still like to represent you. You're in good hands, Hector.
What's going on here?
It's that big hole. We'll be around it in like a minute.
With the Avengers.
Yeah, where's that from?
Hey, sorry, sir. It's the red tape. We're waiting on the permit approval. Consider it approved.
Fella's hole.
Oh, we're just on a coffee break while we're waiting for red tape.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on.
Solid hole work. I'm filling in that hole.
Oh, thank you, Daniel.
I feel like this guy's a sycophancy kind of van, like completely.
I have my own theory about him that I won't
yeah?
reveal until I know I'm either right or wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Are they gonna put him in with Bullseye's punishment?
Yeah.
Next case, please. Thank you, Your Honor.
In good hands.
Fast
He's the
tracking.
worst judge I've ever heard. I've
Yeah.
ever seen. I mean, he's not unrealistic. He's just terrible.
Play softball now, okay? I'm calling in a favor.
Wait, I thought you said you were his guy.
I am.
You've got 5.
They are kind of nailing the political aspects of the show. It does feel very, like,
I must say,
West
Good.
Wing.
my campaign was
Yeah.
spot on. Is that short for something? Beatrice, Betty.
Just BP. I was named for my uncle.
Then you're.
Oh.
her uncle.
Gallo was a celebrated police commissioner, maybe the most beloved the city has ever seen. That
Okay.
puts you in a big fat
That explains his background. I was wondering what happened to the police commissioner.
fight. I hope we speak again soon.
D'Onofrio is so good.
Sir, I
It
am
just
so sorry.
I love your work.
Thank you.
There's something off about this guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, already.
Help.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Thank you.
Could you?
Of course.
Okay, let's try this guy's out there.
Oh,
I thought that was going to be Matt.
I know. Me too.
Yeah, didn't.
Okay,
didn't
now
show
that's
you.
like
Totally not
he's
spoiled.
suspicious too. Okay, they just dropped in 2
suspicious.
suspicious people. It's like what?
Some other guy.
I really thought it was Charlie Clark Cox too. So I was like, okay, interesting.
Man, they film at this cemetery all the time. Every movie
Yeah.
is at this cemetery.
He approaches him at the funeral. This is crazy.
It is my personal mission to make sure that your term is shorter than his. I see right through you. See you around, Kingpin.
No, I'll be out, sucker.
Nice.
It feels so good to hear that in the MCU again. Have it be like
Yeah.
actually MCU.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not the man I married.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
what you find.
Okay.
What happens after the Mai Tais?
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
I'm just saying, date lawyers. What's up with this chick?
Later,
Getting all horned up for him already.
Okay.
Or wearing my amulet. I had no extra powers. It's not relevant. It's
They actually use that. That's great.
Interesting.
not like Daredevil's around anymore.
Nice shot.
I can find this
Talking to
out.
him.
Better
Yeah.
believe the DA's office can.
And Spider-Man
I'm
must
out
really
there every night,
suck.
put my life on the line for them.
Your wife agreed
Yeah.
with that choice.
Equal opportunity beatdowns, guards and inmates alike.
All right, hang in there, okay? I'll make some calls, see what I can do.
So White Tiger's a vigilante. I didn't know that. Good guy?
Oh, yeah.
Cheesesteaks are great in Philly. Mr. Cashman, what's the name of the one that we like?
Geno's, Mr. Man.
Geno's, right? Right. What's your favorite? D'Angelo's in King of Prussia. Mr. Cashman was kind enough to drive down there and pick me one up for lunch.
Oh, shit!
It was delicious. So I have some compromises to propose.
So
as
good.
far as
An expanded cadet class.
yes, that's not happening. So what do you?
That look he gave New Wesley was great.
Yeah. Jeez. We're going to call this guy New Wesley. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know his name. He's New Wesley.
Yeah. Yep.
Sandwich was disgusting.
Great.
That's great.
I love how petty he is.
The guy that went out and found his own way got out of the kitchen. Where's a...
Were the cops setting him up because they knew he was White Tiger, I wonder, and set up a sting?
Yeah,
even
maybe.
the guy, because it feels like it's more like a sting to get him rather than whoever they were punching up there.
Fortunately, that's why the
Some
guy
random
ran.
guy.
Possibly, yeah. Still doesn't answer. I mean, it looked like he pushed him into the train, but it's like looks gonna be deceiving.
Guess we're not getting a fight sequence in this episode.
Doesn't seem like it. Or Daredevil.
No, yeah, that's the only thing that's a little bit disappointing is, you know, a
It's
show
been
reintroducing Daredevil.
It's definitely been an interesting episode, though. It's like it's.
And the show's
building.
been fantastic. I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of the MCU shows is
Yeah.
the idea of waiting until the end to show the hero of the show.
Yeah,
It sounds baffling when you say it, but it's like that's just been a constant trend of these shows.
you're right. Yeah, yeah,
And they haven't been bad shows, but it's just been
yeah.
a lot of that.
Right. We don't need the slow build up because we've already built well into the character at this point. So
Yes, he was already Daredevil. I mean,
yeah,
very good through the arc of not being Daredevil.
yeah. So wait, which one is she going with? The young guy or the older
Gonna be
one?
the kid.
These aren't really necessary.
Nope, it's the older guy.
We appreciate
Suit.
your discretion.
Oh,
So?
oh! It's Wilson. Okay. Oh, he was the one who was in the line then.
So
Oh,
Glenn, allow me to introduce
Yeah.
Mayor and...
gotcha.
Oh,
I see.
wedding counseling.
Nice. Okay, interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Shut the door. What's your name?
Nikki Torres?
Nikki. Already bad for you. They have located you. They're coming to kill you. You need to come with me now.
Shit. Oh, they're here.
Shit.
He's so petty. He has to stand there all posed.
The man Hector.
Just holding a blind guy.
What?
Oh. Was that tattoo on him?
Yeah, is that Punisher-like
Where'd he go?
looking?
It looked like a Punisher
Oh,
skull.
was it a Punisher? I couldn't even make it out.
Yeah, it looked like
It was.
Punisher,
It looked
though.
like a Punisher skull, but like it
Yeah.
could be something similar.
In
Like a
inverted.
skull.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
I mean, it
going
was
there.
inverted.
That's great.
Oh.
Are these like the dumbest cops ever? They're like, wouldn't this destroy their case?
Shit.
Like, now you're really gonna get
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
told you not to
Oh,
do it.
yeah, okay.
Oh, smack down.
Did he just kill that guy?
No, but he broke his arm really well. And busted his nose up.
Oh, that was a neck break right there.
That was it?
Okay.
I don't think
yeah,
so.
that was his.
Yeah,
his,
no, I think-
his neck.
I don't
broke.
know if it was a neck bro. But
Yeah, no, that was a neck break.
Landed on his head and his neck snapped.
Yeah.
Your neck doesn't go. Oh,
Nice. That's all right.
I
I
still
mean, it was
liked
a
it. It was still
yeah,
really good. I think it was,
yeah.
it was
I
pretty
thought it was
properly paced for a
it was
second
definitely
episode.
story driven. That's for sure. And there were definitely in
Yeah.
the original shows there were quieter episodes where you didn't really
Mm-hmm.
see things going on. It was all I mean, I'm fine with that being driven case. I'm hoping that they kind of move into the Daredevil suit very quickly.
It feels
again
like
from here.
they're building back into it. Like he's
Yeah.
obviously like taking a break from it. So it's
Yeah.
like that pissed him off.
Um,
Now he's like, okay, now I
yeah.
got to do something about
Yeah, which is fine. They needed a in back into that anyway. And
Right.
I was fine that they took the time because it really did help set up Wilson Fisk's position too, which I thought was kind of interesting and fun to see.
What's interesting is they're doing very different kinds of building for
Yeah.
Wilson and Matt. I think for Matt, it's very internal. It's very internal
Right.
building that gets launched externally onto other people, whereas Wilson is kind of the other way, where everything is kind of happening around him, and he's just trying to be the one to almost hold his own line.
Right.
And I don't know. It's very. I think it's interesting how they're humanizing Wilson and giving him the storyline of his wife is cheating on him. And
Yeah.
he's supposedly doing things more or walking a better line than he was in the past. I wouldn't say he's doing everything the right way, but he's walking a better line.
Yeah.
And on the opposite, Matt's just diving deeper into being worse and more violent.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting dichotomy to separate them while also showing how similar they are.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I didn't catch that the guy who was standing in the line, the second guy was Wilson's second. Is that the first time we'd seen him though? Is that the first time we'd seen that guy? Oh, saw him in the first episode, right?
I can't tell.
I didn't
all
put the
all
connection.
these tall
Yeah.
white guys with black
Yeah.
black hair kind of look
Sure,
the same
fair
way.
enough. Yeah, but he's definitely the Wesley too, I guess, if you call him.
Yeah.
in
Second
that, for sure.
Wesley.
Second Wesley. I don't think we caught the name still, but second Wesley. But that was interesting. I also am curious about that younger guy who was at the same. Okay, you've got a theory or you've got an idea, don't you, Max?
I know who he is. They showed him
Oh,
in
you
the
know.
first episode.
Where?
He was spray painting. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
The kid
Okay,
that was
so
spray painting the graffiti. Of
all right.
Fisk?
So what? That was there was Fisk and who was that? That was his. Was that his wife as the sketch? No, who was the other person?
I honestly could not make it out. I was trying
couldn't
to.
figure-
I think it was. I just
tonight.
felt like it looked like it was a double image of Fisk,
Daredevil?
like like a art, like a
All right.
Okay.
like a stencil type art of
Right.
a Fisk to of them.
I
That's what it looked like to
I
me.
thought the other. It could. I mean, I
I
thought it was.
hiding behind a mask. That was the kind
Okay.
of the interpretation
Right.
I got. Was he was like holding
Okay.
another face is what it kind of looked like.
Okay, all right. So you're not going to tell us this, fair enough, because that's a comic book based thing, and I'm assuming that it'll be something, a second adversary next to Wilson Fisk. I'm guessing so, which would be fun to see. Someone to fight against, which would be cool. All right, I'm guessing again. I don't know. I'm curious to see where that particular story goes. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. That's that connection there. All right. Okay, I can see that. The other the counselor that Matt's dating, she's gonna get herself into trouble, isn't she?
Yes.
It feels
Yeah.
like it.
I don't think anyone who dates Matt has a good time.
Good
doing
point.
it.
Good
I mean,
point.
It seems.
Yeah.
Seems like chaos kind of attracts him.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, I assume, the one thing I think I'm gonna miss about this, I haven't got into the new dynamic of Matt's new team, and I feel like that it's really a shame that they kind of have pushed Karen off. Karen off
I
to the
want her to
side.
come back to more of a
Yeah.
main role. I think it's
and
interesting
maybe
they really sidelined her, and she wasn't in
Yeah.
the second episode at all.
Yeah, I do feel. Yeah, I don't know if that's because of a budget thing or what it might be, but I feel like there's a loss of that character. And,
They made a big deal saying that all three were coming back. That was like the big
right. Sure.
thing they announced was like Deborah Ann Wolf, the guy who plays Foggy, I can't remember his name right now, and Charlie Cox are all coming back. That was kind of their selling point.
I mean, the other thing is that, like, the original series with Foggy, they always did flashbacks, so we might be getting the actor back in flashback sequences, which would be fine and acceptable, but I do really, truly miss that dynamic, and it took a little bit of time for them to build that in the original show. And, at least it took me time to get into that dynamic without knowing who they were. And I
think in
am
this show,
missing it
the
now.
new dynamic is all business. That's kind of the problem. Is they're all very professional and all business.
Yes,
When the first one, you had
they were personal.
Matt and Karen, who had that emotional connection of they'd fight emotionally. And then you had Matt and Foggy, who are friends and have a very different dynamic. And now they're just he just kind of has, I don't want to say blander relationships because the relationships are still fine in the show, but they're just not the same kind of relationships he had. They're not the same strength as he had with Foggy and Karen.
Yeah, but it's also interesting. I mean, obviously they set up in the first episode there. They set up the other guy, the other lawyer. Seeing Matt as Daredevil. Right at that last scene as he pushes the guy.
Oh, he's a retired. I think he's a retired cop. Actually,
retired cop. So ultimately, like, you've got that element of like, okay, this character knows the secret, obviously, and when he comes back as Daredevil, that's going to be that new dynamic for this show. But I still feel it's like, man, I really hope when he becomes Daredevil again, we'll start to see Karen pop in more often because I do miss her dynamic. And
I think he's going to be the one to convince him to be Daredevil again. I think it's going to be kind of the idea.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know what to think of her character originally. In the first season, she was a character for me that I was like, I could do without, and then as season 2 and 3 went on, I was like, I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, she becomes, especially if she gets to hook up with Punisher, not hook up, but she gets to link up with Punisher. She really adds a different dynamic where she she's like Matt, where she believes in the good in people, but she'll fight for it in a non-physical way, which makes her really kind of compelling to watch.
Yeah, and I'm not getting that from the other characters these connected to right now. So I'm curious to see where that goes in this show. I mean, at the same time, I'm enjoying it. Is it the same as the first 3 seasons? No, it's definitely got slight differences. And it should.
Yeah, it feels like it has got a whole different feel to it for sure. Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it, and I'm. I think we're all here for the ride. I think we're.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's great. I will say the one thing I keep forgetting to say is how good the cinematography is in this show.
Yeah.
It's just out of all the Marvel shows, this one's just on a different level than the rest of them. It real care into the shots in this show. Like when Matt was behind the glass, kind of like in his own prison, or him looking in through the doorknob.
That was a great shot. I was like, that was.
There was a lot in that last shot of episode 1 with the red in his face. There's a lot of really great cinematography in these in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, it still doesn't match up to what the original series did, but it's a different style. I don't know if they got any of the same DPs or anything like that, but it's similar, but it's different. You're right. Yeah,
it feels more digital. The first one felt more analog and felt grittier. And felt, it had that. I don't want to say not polished feeling, but it definitely was trying to be more grittier. Like when you had those long one shots, they were very coordinated, but they would be complete chaos and wasn't trying to be super fluid. And this show is just the CGI is making everything seem really fluid.
Yeah, maybe that's the weirdness about it, is that it feels a little too fluid kind of thing. But
it feels very Daredevil-y though. The way he moved, especially in that first episode, the way he moved in costume was just absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it just felt CG. That's the only thing. But again,
a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed our reaction, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will be catching episode 3 next week. So we will catch you all later.